Happy Thursday, Capricorns. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We are doing your reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are Capricorn, know one, feel like being one. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm assuming if you're tuning into this message, well, hopefully the title speaks to you. That's the most important. Always go by the titles, but either way, I'm glad you guys are here. I really am. Let's see what is going on for the Capricorns. Now, this could have happened to you, happening to you, happen to you in the future. Tarot is a funny thing. Energy cannot be, confined to a certain date. We put dates on it just because, well, some people like the dates, but it's easier to keep it organized. But really, it's sometimes you're going to watch this and be like, this is not my story. And in 3 months, you may remember this title and come back and be like, holy crap, it's now happening. That happens probably more often than people think. So, okay, Capricorns, one more shuffle and we will get to it. What is going on with you guys? What is going on with the Capricorns? Okay, general energy. General energy. What needs to come out for the collective? What messages need to come out today? What? Oh, the Ace of Swords. I kept, when I was shuffling, thinking of you guys, like the creeper I am. Ace of Swords kept coming out. Okay, what needs to come out? Ooh, Capricorn, 2 of Cups. Do tell. Remember that Ace of Swords coming out? Maybe you're in a brand spanking new relationship or about to be in one. What's influencing this 2 of Cups? What's influencing the 2 of Cups? The Knight of Swords reverse. Is someone dragging and hauling ass here? It feels like one party knows this is very soulmatey, the 2 of Cups. And the other party is not very clear on it. They're not moving fast enough, maybe not at all. Just this seems like a lot of confusion. This seems Knight of Swords reversed. Could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with anything, This could also be, if this isn't a relationship, the 2 of Cups is talking about being connected to your path, to your higher self. Knight of Swords reverses. Maybe there's just something you want to do, but you don't really know how to do it quite yet with the Knight of Swords reverse. A lack of clarity of how to get going or how to get it done. Okay, what is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Caps? What is it? What is it? Sagittarius Temperance. Isn't that a beautiful card? Balance. And these two look so much alike. It's definitely connected. Whatever this is going to either bring balance or you are in balance. That brings this 2 of Cups in. What's in this past for the Caps? What's happened in the past? What happened in the past? I am not taking those. Okay, what happened oh my gosh. It says, oh yeah, you are taking those. What is it? 10 of Wands reverse. Okay, come on out already. Come on out. Dropping the burdens. Dropping. And the 10 of Wands, I mean, look at her. She's all hunched over carrying a crap load of flowers and she's still picking another flower and she could barely move. I feel like, Caps, you being the workhorses that you are, this could be within your family, could be within, I'm not feeling love in that card. I'm feeling like either work or in family or both, that you just keep plowing on. You keep going, no matter how hard it is. It's just like you're ready to fall over. But it is reversed, laying it down. Maybe some of you are switching complete career fields here. I can't even speak. What's on your mind right now? What's on your mind? What is on the Capricorn's mind? The World, yeah. Look, you're literally, with this 10 of Wands reverse in the past, you changed out a small world for a bigger world. I do feel like this is very job-like, career-wise. And if you haven't, maybe it's just on your mind that you just want to either switch companies, switch jobs, maybe completely switch it up, do something different. But that Knight of Swords reverse is no movement forward because I feel like I think when you get that clarity on how to do it, I think it's going to move really fast because even though it's reversed, it still implies it's ready to go upright. It's just this pause. I feel like it's a pause between dropping this. This feels past, this feels here and now. And even though it's present, this 2 of Cups, I feel like it's semi near future, But yeah, the world is just like, I feel like it's a new day, it's a new you, Capricorn. And whatever, once you decide to do this, it's going to bring in a lot of balance, a lot of happiness. I think you're going to feel like you just know you're on the right path with that Two of Cups. What's in the near future? What's in the near future for Capricorn? What is it? The Emperor. Yeah, taking charge. Some of you could be leaving a company to start your own company. That's the Emperor, right? Taking charge, being a leader. Again, look at the flower. He's got flowers on him. Flowers mean, I was going to say transformation, which is butterflies, but I got transformation big time here. But he's got flowers. It's like opening up to the possibilities of what you can do. And I feel like, honestly, you're dropping other people's burdens. I feel like I'm reading for a Capricorn who's at a job that does the work of their boss but doesn't get noticed. The boss may take the credit. You're waiting for that, a higher advancement in pay. You're waiting for the accolades. It never comes. And I feel like centrally that you're meant for something better. And it's going to bring balance in your money, in your soul, and your happiness. But this Knight of Swords reverse, in between dropping the burdens and Two of Cups, it could even be maybe you're going to leave this job and then there's a pause where you're looking for others. Maybe it's not going from one thing to another. Maybe it's just at that pause, because I do feel like you're going to be possibly starting your own business. But it's big because with the World here, the last major arcana, means you probably went through the first 20. Like you went through a lot of life lessons to get to this point to become the Emperor, to take full charge of your life. Okay, how do you see yourselves right now? How do the Capricorns see themselves right now? How do the Capricorns see themselves right now? The Five of Pentacles. This is just not having the confidence to do it. And again, look at the flower. You're keeping something of value within yourself. You know what you have to offer is really valuable. You know that you have the power to do this. You know that you would be highly successful. Bottom of the deck, look at that. Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this beginning is, it's going to grow something so long term. It's going to be something you'll pass down from generation to generation. It does feel like a company, some type of creative business that's going to bring a lot of balance, a lot of money, a lot of happiness. But for some reason you're struggling with, can I do this? Can I pull this off? This is just in your thoughts. It's not reality. I mean, and maybe with it being dark, maybe it's just kind of late night thoughts. It just kind of, it comes and goes, the self-doubt. And that's probably quite normal, It would be rare probably to have 100%, Ace of Wands all the time. You're going to have this time with the Five of Pentacles. Will I have enough resources to do this? Will what if it fails? And the what ifs. Okay, what's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this for Capricorn? What is it? The Four of Swords. I like that. With that Knight of Swords reversed, this is really nice. This is taking a breather. And you know what's ironic? Look at the feathers. She's riding a feather when she's upright, but she's reversed. The energy coming in is I feel like maybe you are going to travel, take a time out, pull yourself away from this, and then just take some time for yourself to get your thoughts and balance in order. Because the reason for the reading is balance, temperance. I do feel like maybe some of you are going to travel and then this epiphany of this job happens, or career path. But look at all these feathers. It's like turning this one feather into multiple, She's riding one feather. But yeah, I do feel like this is like light as a feather. I think you have to go away. I think you need to isolate yourself to find out what Capricorn wants. Find out what Capricorn, who am I reading for? Who is this person, What do you want? And I'm almost feeling Six of Cups here. You need to maybe that what you want to do is something you wanted to do since you were like really young or growing up, and people discarded it like that. Oh, that's so silly. And it's just something you carried within you for a while. And I feel like here you did what you had to do to get by. I feel like you didn't get the credit. You probably didn't get the right pay. But this Emperor is really nice. This is really taking full charge of your life. And that world on your mind is just a new day. You are really, truly exchanging a small world for a big world. And you're leaping into it. What's in your emotions right now? What's in Capricorn's emotions? What's in Capricorn's? The Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Again, Capricorn, it's meant to be. You want wealth, you got to take a chance on yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, these cards. Okay, Death reverse and High Priestess reverse. Okay, I guess it needs to come out because it's even sticking to my hand. And the Moon, look at this, and the Moon. You know what I'm feeling? What I felt with this Five of Pentacles. What's in your emotions is you need to bring this out within you. You need to bring this out with you. Look at this. Is she part octopus or is the octopus coming for her? Either way is whatever this is, whatever you're not having full clarity on, whatever you know there's a path for you, you're just not seeing the path. And it's a time to rely on your intuition. This is a card of intuition, the Moon, right? But see these tentacles, you know how I'm seeing it? Your reach will be far and wide. You will, and it's also many streams of income. And I just, I'm writing a book. I'm always writing a book, but I'm writing a nonfiction book, and I think it's chapter 5. But really, 5 streams of income. You want to be a millionaire? 5 streams of income. You need 5. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You need multiple streams, right? And 3, 4, 5. Look at that. 5 tentacles. 5 streams of income. This message is for somebody. What you need to do is stop hiding your gifts. You're hiding something away that you need to reveal yourself. Maybe you're a Capricorn who's not used to attention or used to being in front and center, and maybe that's why your boss liked you so much, because you allowed them for you to do the work, and they probably really didn't even have to thank you, and they took the credit for it and didn't even really properly pay you for it. But this is, you need to reveal yourself. Stop hiding, Capricorn. See how she's hiding? She's got a lot of emotions. She's got a story to say that's going to reach a lot of people. You've got to stop hiding yourself away, and you got to let this old version of you, Death reverse, that you're holding on to, there's nothing left to her. She's ready to transform. The butterfly's there. The flowers are there. If you let this go, something even better, bigger, more beautiful will be born. You just have to have faith that it's coming. Just like you have to let the old you go that was closed up in this tiny world, and you have to exchange it for this bigger world. And it's just, there's no place you can't fly to or rise to, Let me move that over there. But I think those 3 cards definitely needed to come out for your emotions. I feel like it's just struggling. And I feel like, Capricorn, whatever this is, this is something that's going to be highly successful. Maybe that's what scares you. Maybe change scares you. And change, you know what? The truth is, change scares every single person. We are animals. Every animal likes their routine. Even with dogs or cats, and if you change around the furniture, it makes them really nervous. Even though the house is the same, but they're so used to relying where the couch or the chair or the, whatever's going to be. You need to not just change around your furniture, you need to change locations. Even if this is just metaphorical. Because I just feel like you're trying to squeeze yourself into this tiny little world that you don't belong in anymore. You outgrew it. You outgrew this, and it's time for a change. And I think this change is going to bring you a lot of control in your life, taking control, and that control brings in that 10 of Pentacles and a lot of balance. And all you're giving up is this lack, this feeling of, and you know what this reminds me of, this 5 of Pentacles card? This fire that burns within some people, that they know they're meant for something bigger, and the fear holds them back. This is a fear holding her back until she's like nothing left. There's no more leaves growing on her for where she's at. She's trapped herself in a cage in a small world, and it's time for her to break out. It's time for you to break out. What is the outcome for Capricorn in this reading? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Oh, I love that 3 of Wands card. Oh, come on. Come on, cards. Stay with me here. She's okay. What is this card? The outcome, the Hermit. It flew out with the Queen of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Wands reversed, I'm taking it. You know why? Because I feel like this is a choice. It's a choice. The Queen of Wands reverse is somebody who is afraid to put themselves front and center. This is someone who likes to hide behind the King of Wands or other Queen of Wands, and they look at other Queen of Wands and say, wow, she's so charismatic. She's such an extrovert. She's just so, she's such a leader. Not realizing she's got all those same qualities, but because she hides herself away. And you're keeping this Queen of Wands type of energy deep within you. When all you want to do is break out of this cage and run free. And I don't know, I do feel like it's fear that's making you hide in the shadows, like this High Priestess reverse. It's like fear. And maybe with the outcome with the Hermit card is you need to go again, maybe on a trip to get some perspective. And maybe on this trip you'll meet somebody that connects you to this path, or maybe you get connected with the Two of Cups to your higher self. That trip could even bring in love, and within this love it could be this new path and this new life way. It could be, I honestly feel multiple things, and some of you, this love will be a partnership in business. I mean, it's amazing. You see how it just branches out, and because I feel like I'm reading for a whole bunch of different Capricorns in this reading today. But yeah, the Queen of Wands reverse and the Hermit, because of this fear, I think you need to go within. Four Swords, energy coming in is going within and getting away. I can't stress that enough. I feel like you need to get away. But you need to go within to find out who you are, what moves you, And I think it's just gathering yourself up to know that you can do this. Whatever this is, you have to get that self-confidence to bring this out in you. No one's keeping you caged up at you, and that's what you need to realize. Yeah, you could have had a shitty growing up, and you could have had every bad circumstance there was. When other people, had a great, it's just like you were breadcrumb throughout life. But it doesn't mean you need to stay in that kind of existence. She outgrew this cage. She probably had a crappy time growing up. It doesn't mean she needs to stay in that cage. That's what is important here. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify for my Capricorns. It's already 17 minutes in and I didn't clarify yet. Oh my gosh, these first readings of the day are the longest. Okay, Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups and Knight of Swords reversed? What is this Two of Cups and Knight of Swords reversed for Capricorn? Two of Cups and Knight. Oop, I guess that's it. Okay, Two of Cups and Knight of Swords reversed for Capricorn. Two of Cups and Knight of Swords reversed. Six of Pentacles. Didn't I just say I feel like you were breadcrumb throughout life? The Six of Pentacles reverse is being breadcrumb to the point of there's nothing left of you. There's nothing left of you because I feel like you gave it all and you got nothing in return. And I feel like this is just not by one person. I think it's multiple situations throughout the course of your life. And that is where the lack of confidence comes from. Because you feel like maybe you were rejected by a parent. You felt rejected by a parent. Some of you were rejected by a parent. The person who's supposed to love you unconditionally, you felt like you had to show for them. You had to prove your love. And maybe you had to really dance or fight to get their attention over their siblings or over their friends or if they had substance abuse problems, but you had to really put a lot of effort in to get the one person's love that should just be given to you unconditionally from the time you were born. And so everything feels like a fight now. Everything you feel like is worth having has to be a fight and a struggle. And with this Knight of Swords reverse, I just feel like you don't have it right now, or you feel like you don't have it right now. So you're just in this kind of thought process. And in this thought process, you're just like, I don't know if I could do this. Capricorn, not everything has to be a fight. Believe it or not, when you're on your right path, it's really easy. It's really easy because it's meant to be. And maybe those challenges growing up were just life lessons. I think I said this in one of the readings yesterday, but it's like Karate Kid, where Mr. Miyagi's having Daniel-san paint the fence and sand the deck and do all these chores. And he's so mad after how many weeks. And he's like, when are we going to learn karate? All you're having me do is clean up your place. And then when Mr. Miyagi highlights all these lessons he's been learning unbeknownst to him, putting it all together, he's got these skills, right? You have had a lot of life lessons that you probably thought you got the shitty end of the stick, but really they have been badass life skills to do whatever this is. And I don't know what this is because I feel like it's different for different people. I do feel like I think for many of you, I feel like it's starting your own thing, your own business. But it could even be for some of you just putting yourself out there at all, because life has been so hard that you've been hiding yourself away. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with that Six of Pentacles reverse, is just everything you've had has been a fight and you've gotten very little in return. But this Two of Cups, Capricorn, is, I really feel like it's saying is whatever this is going to be connected. You're going to be connected to your higher self in ways that you don't even know. And it won't feel like a struggle. Maybe that will be so like new to you that you feel like it's got to be wrong because it's so easy and because it makes you happy. And maybe you were just trained, if you were happy, that's screwing around and you can't make money from being happy. You know what I mean? It's got to be stressful. It's got to be work. It's got to be, I hate this. It's got to be a struggle. And that's simply not true. What is the Temperance? What is the Temperance card here for the reason for the reading? What is it? The Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, this is where I feel like you've been. This is where you feel like it could just a lot. Queen of Cups reverse is unbalanced. Temperance, of course, is balance, right? This is unbalanced in one's emotions. This is unbalanced in one's energy, or balanced in one's energy, because it's upright. It is balanced. When you decide to do this, because only you can break yourself out of this cage, right? Only you can. When you decide to do this, you're exchanging an unbalance in your emotions. And I think it's like give up. What is that? Give up and give it to God kind of thing. It's just like, well, you can keep doing this. You can keep picking up other people's problems and carrying it for them and doing other people's work. Or you can just, take the flowers that you picked for yourself and then build a kingdom with it, It's these life skills. The choice is yours. The Queen of Cups reverse, I feel like you may be now or recent past, or you can exchange it out for this Temperance card. It only happens when you decide to break free from past things that held you back, from people that held you back. But I really feel like with this Five of Cups in this thing, it reminds me a lot of the Eight of Swords. And I feel like you have built this prison for yourself for protection mode. And Capricorn, there was a time you needed to protect yourself. There was probably many years you need to protect yourself, but you can't keep hiding yourself away. It's like whatever this is, I feel like the world needs this, What is this Ten of Wands reversed in the past for Capricorn? What's this Ten of Wands reversed in the past? And the Empress. Yeah, I love this. I almost feel like I wish this was actually outcome. But in the past, we'll take it however it is. Dropping the burden and realize you're too good for this. This is all four queens, an Empress. And you could be a male watching this. Yes, you can be an Empress. Empress is all four queens. She doesn't go pick anybody's flowers. She's got people who brings her the flowers. What did I say with this energy coming in? The Emperor. Maybe you'll take a couple flowers from the past and bring them with you as a remembrance of what you've had to do to get to this place. But people will be bringing you flowers. People will be helping you out. People will be doing things for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like, and I really hope that if that is true, that you will give them the respect that you didn't get. Always remember that. Treat people not how you were treated, but how you wanted to be treated. And I think that is the difference between an Emperor and an Emperor reverse. Emperor reverse shits on people. An Emperor upright treats his people well. That's why they don't mind working for him. But yeah, the Empress and the Ten of Wands reverse. This Empress doesn't go pick her own flowers. And I think you just realize you're just not carrying anyone's burdens anymore. It's time to put this energy back into you so you can do whatever this is, what you need to do. What is the world on your mind? What is the world on Capricorn's mind? What is that? And the High Priestess upright. I like that. Again, I feel like the small world like she's holding has been this. Remember, in your emotions is the High Priestess reverse. I think you're on the precipice of big change. You're on the precipice of changing out the small world for a bigger world, right? And over here's what you've been keeping within is tiny. And then over here, it is funny how the symmetry is. Over here with the small world, you've been keeping this wisdom within you. High Priestess is very, very wise, but she stays silent in what she knows. She keeps it to herself. She relies on her intuition. She doesn't speak. Over here on the right side, on the bigger world, is you now releasing this fear, you releasing this of holding yourself back, and you're going to go down this path, no matter how dark, how wavy it is, how dangerous it might be. But it's going to bring a lot of happiness and balance, and I'm telling you, it's going to bring in the 10 of Cups, or I was going to say 10 of Pentacles, but probably the 10 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. This is the place you want love from once you get there. Not when you're kind of not knowing what's going on, and then people think they want love just because they need to fill those holes. You need to fix your holes first. Nobody can fix that for you. You need to get yourself whole. You need to get your vibration high. You need to make yourself happy. Then you attract somebody who knows how to do that for themselves. Now we have two whole people making two whole people coming together and complementing each other. There's no like halves of the same whole. You don't want to have a person. You really don't, because that shit will get old real quick if you got to sit there and help them through life. And I don't want to say love doesn't come where you don't help others. It's not selfish, but you don't want to create a situation of imbalance and Queen of Cups reversed because you are giving all your energy to somebody else who doesn't know how to make themselves happy. So you want to find somebody who can make themselves happy while you can also make yourself happy. Okay, what is this Emperor in the near future for Capricorn? What is this Emperor in the near future? And the Page of Wands. Yeah, remember what I said? When you become the Emperor, you're going to treat people with respect, probably a respect that you never got yourself. Look at that. Now he's a leader. He's a mentor for people underneath him. This Page of Wands is looking at the Emperor. He's looking up. That's why in the Page of Wands, the staff is bigger than him. He's looking towards like the King of Wands. The King of Wands, I don't know. Nope, that's Justice. The King of Wands holds the staff. He sits down and I think he's still taller than the staff. And he looks up to his big brother and says, I want to be like you one day. I don't know how you did it, but you know, he wants to follow in the same footsteps, right? And that's the Emperor. It's like this is beyond the King of Wands. The Emperor is all four kings. And you could be a female watching this and be an Emperor. And I just realized the symmetry. We have the Empress and the Emperor. And the 2 of Cups in the center. I just got the flash down the line when this all happens. I'm telling you, Capricorn, you are going to find the soulmate of all soulmates on this path. I mean, look at that. We got the Empress and we got the Emperor. And in the middle, we got the 2 of Cups. Wow, I got chills on that one. But yeah, the Page of Wands, I do feel like it's guiding others. And I want to say you had to find your own way. I don't feel like you had a whole lot of guidance on this path. But it taught you strength that you can't, you can only learn the hard way, There's certain things you carry within you that you had to learn the hard way to even have it. It can't be given to you as a birthright. Okay, what is this 5 of Pentacles? How you see yourself? What's this 5 of Pentacles? Yeah, the World reversed. Look at that. On your mind is closing this out. How you see yourself is saying, I want to let this go, but I don't know how to let this go. I don't know how to let this kind of thinking go, this lack of scarcity. That's a scarcity card of a mindset. It's a mindset of Capricorn. You probably had very humble and very hard beginnings, and that's okay. You don't have to completely let that go because that seed of where you began, even if it was surrounded by rotten flesh, still became something really great. And it's a story for you to tell to help other people out. But how you see yourself is not wanting to let this go. But you need to have a reckoning with this mindset so you don't stay stuck in this cage. You can honor a part of you without making it be you. You know what I mean? You have to stop letting the past become the present because then it'll only be your future. Okay, what is this 4 of Swords coming in? What's this 4 of Swords energy coming in to influence us? And 4 of Swords reversed. This is a need to be in the 4 of Swords. This is anxiety, restlessness. And I feel like this energy is because you know you're meant for something bigger and you're holding yourself back. And I feel like a dam is ready to break. And until that breaks, I feel like you're going to be holding yourself back, right? The world reverse. On your mind, you want to let this go. On your mind, you just want to run free. I do feel like you need to travel. You need to get out. What is this Moon, High Priestess reverse, and Death reverse in your emotions? What is that? The Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. The World and the Wheel of Fortune are so similar, and they're right next to each other. You are going to let this go. A new day will happen, and this path will happen. There's too many major arcana going on here to say it won't happen. I mean, there is a lot of major arcana. There is actually a lot as I'm really looking at these cards. I think there's more major arcana than there isn't. But with this High Priestess, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death, all these cards are major arcana. These two are major arcana. Major arcana. And if you are new to tarot, you wonder, what is she talking about? Major arcana are destiny events that you have no... This is something that was signed up before you were even born. A soul contract, a lesson that had to be learned. And maybe you had a life of lessons so this can happen. This is huge. This is beautiful. This is going to happen even if destiny is going to push you over that cliff like the Fool with your heels dug in like, I'm not ready for change. Well, it's going to happen. And if it doesn't, that's when the tower, you don't want the tower to have to come in here and level everything. And that really will push you over. You want to make this decision yourself. It'll be a lot easier. What is this outcome? The Hermit and the Queen of Wands reversed. What is this Queen of Wands reversed and the Hermit? And I'm telling you, I know you guys are tired of me saying this. I really feel like you have to travel. The Queen of Wands reverse is nervous. She's very, very nervous, and she hides herself away because anxiety is just kind of overruling her. She's afraid to put herself out there. She's insecure. And with the Hermit card is going away, right? It's getting away. She's all by herself, getting a fresh perspective. Now we have, on the Hermit, we have the Hangman, a need to get a fresh perspective, right? And it's Pisces. And it's funny, even though the Hermit is Virgo, she's surrounded in water. Some of you, I'm feeling islandy, some type of beach, island. I'm telling you, you can thank me later. I do feel like there's somebody you're going to meet, or you're going to meet yourself. And it's going to say, hey, Capricorn, where have you been? Look at that, the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. What did I just say? You're going to meet somebody, and these cards flew out. Hierophant and Ace of Cups. That's amazing. That is amazing. Hierophant is mastery. It's the Hierophant and the High Priestess. We have a true pair. We have a true pair with the Emperor and the Empress. But yeah, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups between them. There is a soulmate connection on your path. Have no fear of that. But you need to get right with yourself. I hate the word plug, and I know I'm saying it twice. If you are a boat and you have holes from life, like I always say, love is the fuel to get us from one life to another. And I feel like this life has taken so much out of you. There's like holes in your gas tank. And where holes are, it's anxiety, it's negative people, it's memories of when people rejected you and had you out in the cold. And that is slowing your progress in life down. And I feel like this is saying, Capricorn, you need to get right with yourself. You need to get perspective on this and put this to bed. Doesn't mean you have to cut this out of your life completely, even if it's family. But you need to know that your past doesn't have to be your future. You have something really big here you can do. There's something of high value you can do. There's something you've been keeping hidden within you out of fear of people rejecting it. But people won't reject it. They really won't. And I do feel in the meantime, you need to go travel, because there is probably somebody you're going to meet, or you're going to meet yourself and, being connected to your higher self. But there's going to be some great rewards here. Okay, Caps, that is what I have for you. Oh my gosh, this is such a long reading, 34 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. All right, guys, that is what I have for you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and weekend, guys. Take care.